Hey guys, it's Anthony from Music First Production. I have a really cool video for you all today. It's on auxiliary tracks. I know it doesn't sound too exciting, but once you understand this concept, your workflow will increase and ultimately your creativity. Let's jump into it. So the first step is to create an aux track. And how do we do that? We're going to go to the very top left where it says track and select new. From the drop down list, we're going to select aux input. And today we're working with drums, so I'm going to select stereo and then create. So this is the aux track that we've just created. I'm going to go ahead and rename it to drums and also change the track color so we can quickly identify it later on. Now that we have our drum aux track created, we want to send our drum microphones to that track so we can affect them all together at once. We can change the volume, the panning, add plugins, add effects to the group of tracks as a whole. So what we want to do is set up the outputs first of our group of tracks. So here we have an overhead, 3 kick drums, snare top, snare bottom, and 2 toms. So we want to set up the outputs of those tracks. We're going to set that to a bus, and we've called the bus drums. A bus is just a fancy way of saying a path that you can send audio through. So now that we have the outputs of our individual tracks set to drums, we want to set the input of the aux track that we created to drums as well. So now the drums are grouped together. So if you want to affect the overall volume of your drums with one fader, you can do that now. You can change the panning, even add a global EQ. Let's say you want to send a little reverb to your snare drum. You can do that through an aux. I have this set up here as a drum plate. It's a mono aux track. I've inserted a reverb plugin, and now all we have to do is affect the snare. So we're going to go to the snare top track, go to the sends, and now we're going to select a bus, and in this case I have a drum plate bus. The next step is to make sure that the input of the track on the reverb is the same as the send. So here I have a drum plate, and here the input is drum plate. The very last step is to increase the volume on the send. And there you have it. Guys, thanks so much for watching. You made it to the end of the video. If this helped you, please let me know in the comments below. Also, if you're using aux tracks, how are you using them? If you head to my website, musicfirstproduction.com, I'm doing free mix samples. Fill out your email and I'll get back to you shortly. See you on the next one.